Cari, guess who we have on the show today?
Ooh.
Very excited to welcome in your favorite coach in Los Angeles, Doc Rivers. He's going to join us to talk about some very emotional words he had for the country.
I liked him for 2.5 seconds. Also, Jemele, we have Ice Cube. He is talking about his contract with Black America, and he is very serious. Very, very serious. Almost as serious as America is about canceling you.
They try.
All the time.
Yet here I am. Since you want to tell on folks, let's talk about how you can't cuss.
My mama.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it, cuss anyway.
Hey everybody, welcome to Stick to Sports. Jemele, we're still here. So
We're
obviously,
still here.
we're doing something okay.
Yes,
perhaps.
obviously no one's been fired. We're right here.
Okay, so what Jemele means by that is, this is what, episode 3, first 2 episodes, we may or may not have used a few curse words. Don't even start. Don't even act
Not
like.
us.
However, my mother, Mama Joy, just so unbecoming. It's just not ladylike.
Hey,
And
can I ask you a question?
yeah, go ahead.
Who taught you how to cuss?
My mama.
I just want to check.
I said, let me get this right. So the woman who taught me how to use said words, she was like, I would never. She's gonna kill me for this, by the way. So anyway, I do agree. I'm gonna be in more trouble. Be in another punt as a grown woman. However, I agree with her. I have so much freedom. We're on a late night show. We can say more things, and so I'm no longer cursing, Jay. It's not elegant. You call me elegant hood lady. It's not elegant.
It's not becoming.
It's unbecoming.
So I feel like, Cari, we have to raise the stakes.
Okay.
All right, because in order for you to be invested in this, I'm trying to help you grow. So in order for you to grow,
Aha.
I think we need to make this interesting.
How are we gonna make it interesting,
So
Jemele Hill?
this is what we should do.
Uh-huh.
Is that if you curse on this show, all right, then you have to wear a Clippers jersey.
Shut the front door.
I was waiting.
Shut the front door.
Oh,
I'm not cursing. I'm using words like that.
I'm gonna just say right now, you're not gonna make it the rest of the show.
Mother sucker.
She's not gonna make it. She has to wear.
Mother sucker.
She has to wear a Clippers jersey. Yes, your skin will probably start boiling. With that being said, let's just move on to our first segment.
Okay, shall we?
Do you know what it's called?
You know what? She's trying to
It's
trap me,
called
guys. I'm not
This
doing
Week
it.
In black shit.
This
He
is
produced excellent work.
a testament to his excellence. And so we want to say that obviously we will miss you and thank you for giving us Black Panther. Speaking of those who have said things that really touched us, Doc Rivers, as you well know, he is the head coach for the Los Angeles Clippers. And for just a segment, I will set my allegiance aside.
I can't wait till Cari wears the Clipper shirt because there's no way she's not going to swear.
Doc, I have gone a good, few minutes.
Right. About 6 minutes and I
Welcome back to Stick to Sports. So you heard me say I got in trouble with my mama. But while I was getting in trouble with my mama, Jay, you got in trouble with America. And I don't know which one is scarier. Mama,
Actually, I'm
America.
saying Mama Joyce might be.
Mama Joyce, Mama Joyce is
Well,
scarier.
funny enough, though, I actually got in trouble with both America and my mama.
Oh.
In a very related way.
Uh-huh.
So I tweeted. I'm thinking I'm just giving a book review. I'm telling people you need to read Isabel Wilkerson, who is one of my favorite authors. She has a new book out, which is in the top 5 of the New York Times bestseller list, called Caste.
Mhm.
And she chooses to look at things not just strictly based off racism, because she feels like that's too limiting, that we need to look at the fact that we have a caste system in America, which means a set hierarchy of expectations for everybody. One of the things she does in this book is she compares America and our system of caste with India's, which has a very old caste system, and also Nazi Germany. And what you will discover is if you do a little reading, not just in her book, but other historians.
I felt the
about this as
shade.
well.
A little reading.
Little reading, because
Reading comprehension is at an all-time
we don't
low
like
in
to do
America.
that in this country. Is that you will find that, as several historians have noted, is that many of the laws that the Nazis instituted to persecute the Jews,
Sure.
they got from us because they studied our system of Jim
Jim
Crow.
Crow, yeah.
Correct. This has been known for a while.
What do you think upset people about your tweet?
Even the word Nazi is such a triggering word. I know very well how awful and horrible the Holocaust was. But what I found is that in America, because we have lied so much about our history, because
Sure.
we've sanitized it, that people don't know what really happened. And we have this superiority complex where
That we are better
we're
than
so
every
much better
other
than everybody
country,
else.
and we would never do that, and how dare you, and if you feel that way, because a lot of the tweets I read, were, how dare you say that? Go back, live somewhere else. And you're like, listen, we're not as beautiful as we'd like to think.
It wasn't that long ago that many of these laws existed. I mean, in 2000 is when Alabama finally struck down their ban on interracial marriage.
Sure.
In 2000,
Sure.
okay? The laws against interracial marriage, the Nazis took that from us. They also admired the fact that despite these persecutions that we instituted upon African Americans, that we were thought of so well in the world, that we didn't get that same reputation that they got, even though we did a lot of the same things. And oh, by the way, I don't know, there was hundreds of years of slavery where, I mean,
who says?
Yes, there were hundreds of
Who
years
says?
of slavery, and the biggest difference between obviously us and the Jews is that the plan was to wipe them out completely. They still needed us for labor, right? But that doesn't mean they didn't murder, beat, torture, rape us throughout that entire time. It happened, and so people, I think they just reacted because of comparing the two. I certainly was not disrespecting any of the Holocaust survivors and Jewish people as a whole. That was not even the intent whatsoever. It was really based off the fact that we need to stop looking at ourselves as if we're above reproach, and our history certainly.
But you're asking
doesn't reflect
people
that.
to think that there's no more racism. It's like there are people in this country who still feel that racism doesn't exist. You're asking them,
Or it's not as bad.
or it's not as bad, but you're asking them to be elevated, and that's hard to do. Again, back to our singular focus, humanity, right? 'Cause
Right.
that's what's
This
missing.
is right and wrong. This
Right,
is not
yeah,
political
yeah.
at all.
You know what's right and wrong?
Mm.
Your attitude.
Well, my mama told me.
Laugh. We're gonna have
We
comedian
will.
who?
We're gonna
Sam
have Sam
J.
J, who her Netflix special is amazing.
Okay.
And I tell you what, I know sometimes the internet can be a really shitty place where you think the stupid people have won.
I can't.
If you need
curse.
a smile,
I can't curse.
go and check out Spice Adams, who'll be joining us. His Instagram feed gives me life on a daily basis.
On a daily.
And he's from the D, where I'm from, so we funny. We got a great sense of humor. So
Stick
they're
to
coming out
sports.
really
Cari and Jay coming up again next week.
we hope.
I think. You curse too
curse.
much. You curse too much, and you making me bad.
I know. I'm
And
a
you know
bad
why?
influence.
She is a bad influence. That's why America wants to cancel her. I might be in agreement.